96 to 93 in favor of David Allen. And Judge Oliver Bryan scores it 95 to 94 for your winner. And now the WBA Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Fisher.
Dave Allen won that quite simply. He outboxed him, he outsmarted him. It was a daylight robbery. This wasn't a fight, it was a stage showcase for Fisher. From the opening bell, it was painfully obvious this was designed to hype Fisher as the next big heavyweight star. But here's the reality. You can't polish a fighter who's not ready. The plan backfired and Fisher got exposed for what he really is. A raw, inexperienced prospect who's nowhere near ready for the spotlight. This fight was a marketing stunt gone horribly wrong. Eddie Hearn clearly tried to use this as a launchpad for Fisher, but instead he exposed his weaknesses to the world. It is what we learned about Johnny Fisher. He has no fundamentals, no jab, no footwork, no defense. He has no ring IQ. When things went wrong, he had no plan B. His stamina is embarrassing. He looked winded by the middle of the rounds. He relied solely on power, but even that couldn't faze a rusty, out-of-shape Dave Allen. Let's be brutally honest here. This wasn't a fight, it was an insult. An insult to the fans who paid to watch it. An insult to the sport of boxing. An insult to anyone who believed that hype around Johnny Fisher. If Dave Allen in his condition couldn't expose Fisher like this, what happens when Fisher faces a real contender? He'll get obliterated. That was then almost 5 months ago, and this is now. I actually speeded up the clip on purpose just to see how many punches Fisher actually threw. And guess what? It looks like Fisher completely forgot he has a back end. Honestly, it was so underused you'd think he left it in the dressing room. At this point, someone in the corner should have sprayed a bit of WD-40 on his right elbow. Might have helped loosen it up. In his corner, they must have backed Dave Allen to win. Let's be real, Fisher didn't come to fight. He came to collect the check, put on a bit of a jog, and head home early. Now go and listen to my full post-fight breakdown after this clip, because someone got to say what everyone else is thinking.
You can ill afford another difficult, hard, and maybe losing night. It's a big crowd that generated a great story, but Dave Allen's here to spoil the party.
What he can do, Fisher, he's going to be close, because he can't fight inside Fisher, and he can't wall, he doesn't know how to manipulate his body as good as Allen does, so he doesn't want to be close, and he just shouldn't throw singles, doubles or trebles for Fisher.
Just loading up that right hand as well, you see that coming, just tucked up. That was good though for Johnny Fisher, the 1-2.
It's when he uses lead with Johnny Fisher, you can feel the weight behind the punches. He's letting Dave walk it back, little feint, and he's letting him beat into the punch too often here with a lead hand again, just there.
And also single punch, he's going to invite Allen to slip and fall. Combinations, that's the key. But do it through it, don't load up with him, get a heavy guy, just through it.
Good work from Fisher, might be one apiece.
The referee trying to get hold of this fight so far in the third round. Both fighters have been spoken to a couple of times.
Body shot again from Fisher, sees that target. And cut as well. This is good work from Johnny Fisher. Allen just looking a little static.
Just looking at them elbows tucked in, that uppercut found home a couple of times from Johnny Fisher.
Always had a good chin, Dave Allen. Tough as they come. And a left hand back. Well, it's swinging this way and that. It's third round body shot. Fisher, Marcus McDonald getting hold of this.
Just before that, the work from there from now, he just pushed Fisher off with his shoulder, and then that two-punch combination though. Really safe.
Could be a final warning, Sonny, that.
It's early. The third round is not ideal.
So much respect between the pair. Gentlemen, they really are. They'll be friends after it. But it's all-out war inside the squared circle for the next few rounds.
And I think Fisher this round doing a really good job of using the ring, setting his feet, and then waiting for David to get there. And just as he's getting into range, he's starting to throw. He's had a lot more success so far in the third round.
And not loading up either. That's important for Fisher. Not wasting that energy. He's a guy who takes a really good shot.
Good body shots from Fisher. He's looking loose and languid, and his punches are getting home. And Allen is being caught more often than in the first encounter. Great round for Johnny Fisher.
Great job. I don't think you'll mind the pace here, Dave Allen, at the minute. His nemesis, his kryptonite, when someone's in front of him, working and being busy. This isn't an electric pace.
I still think Johnny Fisher's working quite hard. He's constantly moving his feet and adjusting, and every time Dave gets to the edge of range, he's throwing quite a heavy punch. It's going to be hard to keep up for Fisher, I think, for 10 rounds.
Remember in Riyadh, he started well, Johnny Fisher, and it was the fifth round where he found himself down, and the back half was really hard for him. So Dave Allen is in a case of repeat and coming on strong. Fisher boxing well at the moment, maybe taking these rounds, but Allen very much in it. Let's get over to Jamie to see how
See, Fisher with a known and surely moving away that. It's going to be checked Arsenal.
It's like that one.
I disagree with the referee. I think all of them shots have been low. A good body shot from Dave Allen, make Fisher step back.
Both trying to target the area downstairs as this gets harder, more physical, and that might suit Dave Allen.
The problem, when Fisher does get tired, it's not to do what he did the last time, he's standing with his chin up in the air. That's the thing, you can get tired, but in this division more than the other, you want to stay safe until you get the energy back to fire.
He leans back on the ropes.
Hits it well! Shakes it off! 50 seconds left in the fifth, he most definitely did feel it.
I tell you what though, he didn't freeze like he did the last time.
Body shot from Allen, and now,
here we go.
The Doncaster heavyweight. Johnny Fisher, what he's all about. Drama here in the fifth round, and it is almost a mirror image of what Allen is saying. He's got back up! In the good crowd, can you believe it? And the count is coming in, 15 seconds left. Will Johnny Fisher get up?
folks, welcome to the channel. It's the 18th of May 2025, and yep, it's still a bit chilly out there. That's why I got this fleece jacket on. I was out in the garden earlier spraying my fruit trees, nectarine, apricot, peaches, and checked on the veggie plants, see how they're getting on. Then done some exercise and bag work. Got to keep myself in shape so I don't get smoked by the youngsters when I hit the boxing gym on Monday. Anyway, enough of that. I didn't bother watching the Johnny Fisher versus Dave Allen fight live because honestly, I already knew Dave was going to win. That's why I didn't do any prediction videos, which I usually do. And I said it before, when they fought in Riyadh, Dave got robbed that night. No doubt about that. Anyway, made myself a coffee, sat down, got the highlights, and now here's my take, my breakdown and analysis on how that fight really went down. Another hyped up fighter, another reality check. And honestly, it's getting a bit boring with these trash talks and hype jobs, the fake confidence and all that social media hype that never matches what happens in the ring. You can see it coming. Some of these fighters start to believe they're on hype, that they're destined to be a world champion. But when it's time to prove it in the ring, they fold. And suddenly all that talk means nothing. And then those who fell for the hype realize, I fell for it again. A few years back, they were hyping Fisher as the next big thing, upcoming future heavyweight, just like they did with Aslanbek Makhmudam. And look what happened to him. Agi Kabal destroyed him and he vanished. And that's exactly what's happened with Johnny Fisher and will happen. Let's talk about the rematch. Now, credit to both men for getting in the ring, but let's keep it real. Dave Allen used Fisher like a heavy bag in the gym. From round one, Allen just walked him down as if he was walking in the park casually. No flashy footwork, no wasted moment, just simple pressure stalking Fisher like a man who knew exactly what he was doing. And Fisher, he looked hesitant, no snap, no confidence, just sticking out that lead hand, walking backwards, always on back foot. From the moment first bell rang, like he was trying to keep Dave off of him with hope alone. He's sticking his lead hand out, measuring the distance and hesitating to throw the back end. I thought there must be something wrong with Fisher's back end. There must be something wrong with his elbow. It's not moving. Is it seized up? Or was he scared to let his back end go? Or was he too cautious that if he does let the back end go and hit Dave, they might get upset and hit back? No, he just kept it up for whatever reason. And when he did throw, those combos had nothing on them. Uppercuts, body shots, headshots. Dave ate them like it was sparring, like he knew Fisher couldn't hurt him. Allen stayed patient. He didn't rush anything. He knew Fisher had nothing to back it off, so he kept coming forward, cool and casual, step by step, round after round, keeping the pressure up. Then came round 5. Fisher's legs wobbled after a clean headshot. Then they ripped a body shot that nearly folded him in half. Fisher stayed on his feet, but you could see his body wanted to quit. And before he could recover, boom, a monster overhand, right to the dome. And Fisher hit the canvas, flat, lights out. Fisher gave too much respect to Dave in this fight and paid the price. I said it after the first fight. Johnny Fisher is a hype job. I said Dave Allen was robbed the first time, and I said he'd beat him in the rematch. And guess what? Justice was served. Look, neither of these guys are elite, and that's just being honest. No lateral movement, no head movement, no defense, no footwork. Dave Allen, tough guy, yes, but he leaves his head wide open. Against a real hitter, he's getting stopped. Johnny Fisher, if he carries on like this, he's headed straight to journeyman status. He'll be stepping stone for future prospects. A name on a record, nothing more. This fight proved it once again. Hype doesn't win fights, ring IQ, pressure, and experience does. And when it mattered, the better man delivered. And it's proved me right that Johnny Fisher is a hyped up job. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.